iPad is definitely going to run out of battery while I'm filming this, but that is okay. Hello my friends and enemies and whoever else is watching this video. That is not my intro. Hello my friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia and thanks for clicking on this video. I am incapable of speaking English today apparently. As you can see, I have a pumpkin here. And as you saw by the title, I am going to attempt to make a pumpkin spice latte. As you are probably aware, I am Australian and we do not have in South Australia, we do not have Starbucks. In other parts of Australia, there is Starbucks and I'm extremely disappointed that South Australia is the one state, I think, that doesn't have it. And therefore we do not have anywhere that actually sells pumpkin spice lattes or pumpkin spice latte mix ready-made, so that I don't have to do this shit. Or at least as far as I have found. I have not found anywhere that sells it. It's really upsetting. Anyway, today I'm going to attempt to make a pumpkin spice latte from scratch. I'm also making the pumpkin puree and the actual spice mix from scratch because they did not sell them at my store either. I am wearing shorts, but it doesn't look like it in these when I'm like this, because I couldn't be bothered putting on jeans. Actually, I took off my jeans and put on my shorts because I was overheating. So here I have a whole ass pumpkin that I'm going to chop up and roast and turn into pumpkin puree because I couldn't buy any canned pumpkin puree at the store, which is really upsetting. I've said that like 6 times already. So here we go. I have spared you the details of me chopping it in half because that was extremely difficult and I did a lot of groaning and screaming at the pumpkin because that is exactly how you chop up pumpkins. You scream at it and it helps. It did help. It helped my mental state because it made me feel better about the fact that I was so weak trying to chop up that pumpkin. This is not wine, it's cranberry juice. I'm just drinking it out of a wine glass because I wanted to. Anyway, the next step to this is to scoop out all the pumpkin guts. So I guess that's what I'm doing now. I don't know whether a fork or a spoon will be better for this, so I'm going to use both and see what happens. Let's go. Okay, spoon is better. And yes, I am very aware that it is only September and it's not technically Halloween season yet, and in Australia it is not autumn, it is spring, but I don't care, screw you, I am going to celebrate Halloween. It is now socially acceptable, deal with it. And before any of you ask, yes, I will damn well be watching The Nightmare Before Christmas at least 16 times this month. I also feel like I should point out that the amount of pumpkin puree I'm going to be making with this whole ass pumpkin is going to be a lot more than I will actually need to make the pumpkin spice latte. So I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of it because it can only be stored in the fridge for a week. So either I'm going to have a shitload of pumpkin spice lattes in the next week, or I'm going to make like pumpkin pie or pumpkin soup or, you know, other pumpkin-y things. So like you'll probably see a lot of that content on Instagram and shit, so enjoy that, I guess. Alright, we have now hollowed out my pumpkin, and am I supposed to peel it or something before I put it in the oven to roast, or like, I don't know how this works. I've never done this before, so I'm gonna look up a recipe and find out. I went to the store today. We don't call it the store. I don't know why I'm calling it the store. It's a shop. I went to the shop today. I walked there to buy myself some pumpkin puree and some pumpkin spice, like the spices that you're supposed to put in the latte. And I got there only to discover that they did not sell either of the things I was there to buy. And I felt weird leaving with nothing, so I bought oat milk because I like oat milk. And I walked home only to discover that I didn't have my house keys. And so I was waiting outside my house for like 2 hours for someone to get home, and the oat milk was getting warm and I was getting very worried. But then my dad showed up and he let me in and it was fine. But, you know, it was a stressful time. Just thought I should tell you guys that story. I also called Renee while I was waiting, and we went and got ourselves a frappe from McDonald's because we're bougie like that. And we are both lactose intolerant, and we got large frappes. So if we're gonna make ourselves sick, why not go all out, you know? Anyway, this recipe is telling me that I'm supposed to have a particular type of pumpkin. I have no idea what type of pumpkin this is. It was just in the kitchen, so I'm using it. I guess we'll find out if it works or not later. Okay, so according to this recipe, the next step is to lightly season it with salt, so I shall do that. I don't know what it means by lightly season, so I'm just going to sprinkle some salt on it and hope it works. I've been listening to the songs from Heathers a lot recently, and like there's like 3 songs that are constantly stuck in my head, and they are Candy Store, Big Fun, and Dead Girl Walking. And like, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. They're great songs, but maybe my brain could stop playing them 60 times in a row. That would be wonderful. Thanks. These are gonna fit both on the same baking sheet. Yes, okay. We are good. They fit. Apparently I'm going to be roasting them for 45 minutes to an hour. So see you in 45 minutes to an hour. Psych, it has not been an hour. I'm going to put together my spices while that's doing its thing. So 4 tablespoons. What? 4 teaspoons of this baby, which you can't read because it's too far away. It is ground cinnamon. It doesn't fit. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. I just had to. No. 2, 3, 4. 2 teaspoons of ground ginger. 1 teaspoon of ground cloves. Half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Yeah, it's close enough to being half. It smells so good. Alright, so my timer still has 51 minutes on it, so I will see you when that is done, or possibly later, depending on how much longer my pumpkin actually takes, because the recipe is never right. You know, see you then. Goodbye. I don't know what that is. That is a bisexual finger guns. I only have 10% battery left on there, so it's probably gonna die while I'm filming. I said that last time it didn't, so guess we'll find out. But starting strong this time and actually turning the light on before I start filming, because I didn't do that last time, and the lighting wasn't great. The pumpkin, the timer has just gone off. It's been in there for about an hour. I'm hoping that's long enough. Oh, it is boiling! When I say it's boiling, I mean it, because I don't know if it's oil or like just pumpkin juice or something, but there is a liquid coming out of the pumpkin and it is bubbling. That's how hot it is. Next question. How the hell am I supposed to peel this now? The recipe didn't tell me that. Okay. I don't know how this works. This may well be an absolute disaster. I need the lid. Where's the lid? I'm so bad at this. This is why I don't do things that involve using this, because I don't know what I'm doing or how it works. I just know that it's noisy and I hate it. Or like flip it over or something. I gotta just... Ha! Oh, that's a hot pumpkin. I'm gonna just use my knife, or a spoon. Actually, I might use a spoon. I'm just gonna try to spoon the pumpkin into there. This seems relatively easy enough, right? Perfect. Not perfect. It doesn't fit. I am a professional and I absolutely know what I'm doing. You guys believe that, right? I feel like I'm supposed to let this cool before I blend it, but I'm not doing that because I don't have the time or the patience. The fact that everyone on the internet is talking about how it's nearly Halloween and like it's socially acceptable to celebrate Halloween in September and blah blah blah, which I'm doing anyway, so I have no argument against that. But it's reminding me of this one time that I had a dream where it was illegal to celebrate Halloween. And I just remember waking up and being so relieved that it wasn't real. Because if you know me, you know that I love Halloween. No one will take that away from me. You're not allowed to. I'm in Australia, so everyone, like my family and stuff, thinks I'm weird because Halloween's not exactly a big thing here, and it's quite upsetting, honestly. That's why I want to go to America, or wanted to go to America. Right now I'm kind of questioning that plan because Trump exists. But I do want to spend a Halloween in America at some point so that I can like actually celebrate it properly instead of just kind of sitting in my house dressed up for no one to come to the door looking for candy. Okay. Yeah. That was a struggle. I have a shit ton of pumpkin puree now. It's not even pureed fully though, like it's still got chunks in it. Can I unchunk it? Is that is that a thing? I tried. I've made a gigantic mess. I'm gonna clean up the mess that I made, and then I shall continue filming this video. Alright my dudes, it has been about 20 minutes since my last clip because I spent forever trying to clean up the atrocity that was this bench. It's still kind of a mess, but you know, it's fine. This is all pumpkin puree, and there's some in here which I'm planning to use for my lattes. We finally got here, guys, and it's time to make the actual drink, and now I need to get my recipe back because I closed it because I'm a dumbass. Pumpkin spice latte! I'm not mentally unstable or insane at all. We don't have any whipped cream, but I don't really want to use that anyway because dairy kind of makes me sick and we don't want to be doing that on YouTube. So yeah. 2 cups of milk, dairy or non-dairy. I'm going to use my oat milk because I did not buy this for nothing. 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. I made all this for 2 tablespoons. 1 to 3 tablespoons of sugar, depending on how sweet you like it. I'm going to go with 2 because it's in the middle and I'm an indecisive piece of shit. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, a half a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice, which is the stuff that I made before, and half a cup of strong hot coffee. And I got to put it all on the stove and heat it up and stuff. Just gonna plonk it in here, over here, so you can see me do it, and then I'm gonna put it on the stove, which is back there, so you're not gonna be able to see that bit. Uno, dos. 2 tablespoons of that, and then 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm definitely not gonna die of sugar overdose. Is that a thing? Can you die from overdosing on sugar? If so, that's how I want to go. This looks very appetizing. 2 tablespoons. I'm going to use brown sugar because I feel like that works better when cooking. Technically, I'm just making a drink, so I should be using white sugar, but I'm sure it'll be fine, right? 2. Now I am going to take this, and then I'm going to take you... No, okay, I'm not quoting Supernatural. That's not happening. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it on the stove and heat it up, but I'm not going to boil it. It's not boiling. It's not allowed to do that. The recipe says so. Alright, so we have our milk and pumpkin puree and sugar in here. And now I'm supposed to add half a teaspoon of this. That looks about right. Right? I'm gonna find out. A whole tablespoon of vanilla extract. That's a lot of vanilla. This is gonna be really strong. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't trust this. That's a lot. And then I have my coffee because we need the caffeine. It's very important. Oh, it smells so good though. We're good to go, although it does say I'm supposed to top it with whipped cream and I don't have any of that. I'm gonna make a mess doing this. There are still bits of pumpkin in here. It's concerning. I have 2 cups of this. I need someone else to come try it. I could put this in the fridge and have iced pumpkin spice latte. Can I do that? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Do people do that? I'm gonna do it. I know all you Americans out there who have Halloween in fall when it's like cold and you're supposed to have hot drinks are probably screaming at me right now, but it is spring here in Australia. And today is like the warmest day we've had in like 3 months. So I want an iced drink, okay? Let me have my iced drink. While I test this one, this is my hot one. I'm expecting it to be really good because everyone on the internet says it's great. So cheers to that. Why did I not sell these in South Australia? I got a bit of pumpkin. In conclusion, please someone start a petition to get these selling in South Australia because it's so good. I have no words. I don't understand why we don't make these. This is gonna be my favorite thing now. I will willingly spend several hours every day making these. That's how good it is. Where are my straws? I need a straw for the iced one because I feel strange just drinking it out of the cup like that. So I'm just gonna, we do not have the correct straws, so I'm gonna use a bubble tea straw. Please no one murder me in my sleep. I'm gonna try this iced version now. That's it, that's the whole video. I'm done. I'm just gonna sit here drinking my many different versions of the same drink because I love it so much. That's the whole video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this disaster that ended in a very beautiful experience for me. I'm sorry that you can't taste what I have just created because it is fucking fabulous. I think my iPad is gonna run out of battery within at least 5 minutes, so I should probably stop talking. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. How do I usually end my videos? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. That would be very much appreciated. I upload videos sometimes on Sundays when I feel like it. And if you want to see more of me when I'm not uploading, then you can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and TikTok. That's 4. TikTok. They will be linked in the description for you if you want to go check them out. This week's quote of the week is...
Are you really playing the gay card right now? God's queen.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great day. Please continue to be wonderful people, make the world a better place, and never let anyone dull your sparkle. I will see you guys next time with another video. Goodbye. And seriously, South Australian cafes better start stocking this because it's so good.